Hey, look, guys, I'm in disturbed room. Hilarious.
The game music is very good. It's one of the first things we noticed as we were turning it on.
Very loud though.
But for some reason, in comparison to in-game volume, it's very loud. So we've changed it around a bit. So we're not actually talking through Discord. We're talking through the game. Which, to be fair, I haven't even noticed the difference at the minute. Like my brain's not going. Why does it sound different? Like it sounds fine for me. So that should be fine. So yeah, ideally, whatever this walkie-talkie system is, we should be using it in game. Hopefully the levels at the minute aren't different once you're in the game, or at least we can change them. So but yeah, for those that don't know, this is We Were Here Together. Now we mentioned this to a few people and they're like, oh yeah, that game, and I'm like, I've literally never heard of this game until it was Volk that brought it to my attention. And it was like, oh, I've just played this. It's a puzzle game. You like puzzle games? It's co-op. It's pretty cool. You should play it. And he said puzzle, so I was game. I was like, cool. Let's drag race into it. But I think
that can only go well.
Yeah, but I think I heard you saying you have heard of this before today, or before I mentioned
if it was
to you.
Laketa or if it may have been Okaya, my friend.
Right.
We were looking at some co-op games, and I'm sure this one came up, but I completely forgot about it.
Oh,
and then when
okay.
I've seen you post it in your stream announcements, and I saw the picture, I was like, oh yeah, it's that one.
Like I say, I haven't heard about this at all, so I know nothing. Because like, it's not even like I've seen like any YouTubers play it, which is normally where like I see games like I'll not watch that yet. Cause I think I'll come to play that. But oh, now I've got black square dots. I can hear stuff. Oh, I can still hear you.
Yeah, I can still hear you as well.
That's definitely horror.
Oh, I'm on the top bunk.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
so are you?
Wait, what? Have we just been sleeping together?
I think so.
Can you hear me? Now you can hear me.
I couldn't hear you if you spoke. Are you holding V?
Yeah, because I can hear my thing going off and everything.
Yeah, I heard you that time.
I was worried because at least I was worried that was going to be like having the walkie-talkie scratch over, but you just sound normal, so that's fine.
Yeah, thank God for that, right?
So I'm just going to open this.
I'm in the next room. I'm further than you are.
Wave to your partner. See anything important? Point at it. The floors. What the fuck? I don't think Raeis is watching the stream, are you? I did, I had it turned on. I said Raeis should be watching this. Raeis, how are you not watching the stream? Can you actually hear me? I can see your things lighting up. Press V!
Wait, do we have to... Do we really have to use our...
There was no proximity chat. You have to keep doing it.
Yep, I guess we do.
Oh shit, hang on, I need to change the channel points thing. Ah, that didn't pause us going live anywhere. Fantastic. No, we're not doing karaoke over walkie-talkies. That would be horrific. Right, 5 minutes to shakedown. We're sorted. No, you can't redeem any of that shit now. I forgot to post fucking everywhere. God damn it. Should have done this first, but it's fine. I'm just gonna do it now. Race is frozen, I know. There we go. Right, I'm back.
Hello.
411, somebody help. Sure.
Do you want to take this valve? I don't know if I can carry more than one. Don't know where it goes, like.
That's it, I have a valve. Mine's got a triangle on it. Oh, looks like a triangle. Oh. Oh, hello. Is this like... Is this what we need to change to 411? 47, 45.
Doesn't seem to be. Try pressing buttons. I'll see if anything changes in this room.
Sure. Pressing buttons. Pressing buttons. Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Do you have a shape on your valve?
It is a plus sign.
Oh, you can carry multiple things.
Oh, really?
Found another valve. I've opened the door with it.
Where'd you find that one?
On the side of the bar? Isn't very ASMR, is it?
Brom 2.
Says I can get in.
Get in the brum.
I shouldn't be fooling around with this right now, it says apparently.
Oh, I found the outside.
Well, all we have at the
That
minute...
seems to be locked from the other side.
How Resident Evil of it. Another valve door over here, but it's what's a pentagon? What the fuck am I about?
I found the triangle.
Nice. Do we get in? No, we shouldn't be filling around with this.
I've got a feeling we're going to have to fill up that thing with fuel first.
Oh, you can sprint.
Yeah. You may have to jump on my head to get up here as well. Like, or you could.
Up where? I found where you put the plus in.
On my way.
I don't know what this would do though. Oh, gonna make the wavelength match, like Batman Arkham Asylum style.
I have a feeling. You stay up here.
Oh god, you've got to press the other buttons, haven't you? Okay.
If I press up,
Yeah, that's working. Bit more. This is all you, I think.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to tell me if it needs to be thinner,
It needs to be taller and a lot wider.
smaller, and a lot wider.
Yeah, taller and a bit wider. Right, it's tall enough now, it just needs to keep being wider. There we go, that's right.
I found.
So it's matching, but obviously it's matching on one of them. I don't actually know what wavelength you need to be on. If you've got like a number there for me to set this to.
No.
So you don't have anything, because it's a bit. So basically, I could move this. So now it's a different one, but it's a lot thinner now. But I don't know which one we need to set it to for this to work. Is there no note somewhere? Maybe those coordinates still help us. Maybe we need to try and get a signal to them, maybe? Oh, I found another valve. I'm coming back inside.
The wavelength up there or not?
I'm moving away from there for now. I found another thing.
Ah, because I'm gonna have to match that wavelength so we can hear what he's trying.
I know, but I don't know what wavelength to set it to. I'm hoping I'm about to find out. What is this? Oh, found where the coordinates go. Yeah, look, I got way too lucky. Look, oh, I haven't done the dishes! Right, I'm just gonna double check. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna have to test until you get a clear signal from here then.
I think so, yeah.
I'll head back up then. Unless, hang on. Oh no. Doesn't matter, yeah, I'm going up. I was gonna say, maybe we need the coordinates first, but theoretically no, because we're gonna get a clear coordinates to go through. I don't know whether... No? I don't know where the doggo is actually, because Jane's not home yet.
I don't know if it's... Because I went to look up there, I don't know if it's just showing you what I'm doing, or if it's actually giving you what I need to do.
Both. Right.
What do you...
So let's try. Go very small. And very short. Taller by 3. Wider by 1. Wider by 1. Chris?
Yeah?
Wider by 1.
I didn't hear that at all, by the way, if you said it more than that.
I said it a few. Again. Taller by 1. Right, that one's matching. That's matching. Is it any better? You didn't press V. Oh, if you did, I didn't hear you.
I don't think this is working properly.
The audio.
Yeah, because I definitely had the button pressed.
I think we can't use this at the same time as normal walkie-talkies.
Possibly.
Right, so that's what if the light's on your walkie-talkie, that's me trying to talk to you. That's all that is. So you'll still see that even if you've got it held. But that's matching on mine. So can you hear the signal any better?
No, all I have is a bunch of static.
Right, I'll try again then. I'll move it a different one, 2 seconds. Right, I think the width is the same, but go shorter by about 2. One more. How about that signal? That's matching now.
Nah, still a bunch of static.
Go very tall. Stop. Down 2. That's matching. Sorry, I had it held again.
Nah, nothing.
Try thinner by 1.
Oh. We have the Star Wars cantina music.
Maybe I was wrong getting the other ones right then. Well, I think you had nothing and then you had canteen music.
Yeah, I had nothing at all, and now this is like a freaking disco down here.
I'm assuming I'm on the wrong signal then. Let's go back to one of the other ones then. Right. Short by about 5. Short, not thin.
Smaller or thinner?
As in, less tall.
So smaller.
Small can be interpreted in both ways.
I said smaller or thinner.
Smaller again by 2. One more. Wider by about 3. Anything yet?
Nah, nothing yet.
Wider by 1. Oh my god! Just shit myself!
Our coordinates are Charlie 753 by Beta 754, Delta 195 by Echo 169, Beta 481 by Charlie 447. Please, somebody hold.
I need a pen and paper!
God, please stop holding the button. Yeah, we've got this one now. We've got the coordinates.
Yeah, but do you remember the coordinates?
Oh, he's repeating them all the time. If you want to come down and have a listen as well.
On my way.
I think we're going to have to write this down.
No, if you just stay in there, and then I'll sit in the other one. What's the first coordinate when it repeats?
Charlie 753. So the first one's Charlie 753 by Beta 754. Second one's Delta 19.
I think we both need to do this at the same time.
What?
It's reverting back faster than I can do it.
It, where are you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be asking for help. Come over here just so we can test it.
Yeah, I was saying, where are you? Like,
Opposite room to where you are. So, 753 is at the top here. 754 is just to the right there. Okay, I need the next one now.
Delta 195 by Echo 169?
Yep.
I'm trying to find you. Oh, that 195 is on the top, okay. Beta 481 by Charlie 447.
Yay.
Ancient structures.
So is that it? We just know where to go now.
Charlie 447.
Looks that way.
I love these, but we need to get fuel to this first, I think. There's another fuel thing somewhere.
I'm gonna start having a look around again outside.
Beta 481 by Charlie.
Oh, I think I found them.
Somebody hold.
If
What?
you come around the back of the building, and around like next to the pier.
Oh, if you open this for me, I should be able to get through.
I didn't even notice the gate, you know.
You're the one who said it was locked from the other side?
I know. Can you jump on my head?
I don't think this is intentional.
Never mind. Ah, we're missing a fucking valve.
Well, forewarning, the one I found was like on the roof. I think these can be everywhere. Found it. It was covered in ice, the cheaty fuckers.
Jesus Christ.
I need to melt it.
Fire.
Our coordinates are Charlie 753 by Beta 754. Delta 195.
Any fire,
Echo
or
169.
Can you not put it on the side here?
By Charlie 447. Somebody hold.
nope.
Oh, because that's where I got one of the other ones from. I thought I might have warmed it up.
Go back. Our coordinates are Charlie 753.
I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah. I'll be curious. For me, what I like. I like a diversity in puzzles.
Ah, the stove in the kitchen.
Or like the same. So like the witness is the same puzzle, but it just expanded so much. But it's super liminal. It was the same kind of puzzle, but didn't expand it very much. And then when I did try and make it varied, it wasn't by very much either. So
there. We took shelter in a cave, but we can't go back.
I mean, there's notes on the fridge that could give us some hints if we got stuck.
Really?
There's even one that says, "Please take note of the sticky notes."
Whoops.
Yeah, one's change the radio signal. The other ones don't leave valves outside because I'm sick of defrosting them.
Right, would you like to get in front of the fuel pump, or do you want to come over here?
I don't mind if you're already there. Then. Because you're going to have to add them and I'm going to have to take away, aren't you?
Yeah, so what do you need to get to? Is it 6?
6, yeah.
So I have 8, 7, and 5. You have -8, -4, -4, yeah?
Yep.
I've also got 8, 4, and 7. So...
And we need to get to 6. It only goes up to 10.
Oh, worth noting. So, I'm curious then, because what if we just put it up to 10 and then you -4? I'm gonna try that now. Did that fill it up?
Oh, that -4 only took 2 off.
Right, so it is taking that into account then. Because yeah, that would be 12.
So one of the -4s took 2 off, the other one took 4. So
Yeah, if you think 8 plus 4 is 12, -4 is 8, -4 is 2. So even though it only fills up to 10, it is counting up past that, is what I'm saying.
well, that's a bit silly.
Well, no, it's just real math. I was just trying to cheat the system.
Well, yeah, but it shouldn't be counting up to it if it can't fill that high.
Fair. Oh, street. I haven't got my item on. I don't know where to find it.
So what numbers do you have?
8, 7, 5, and then 8, 4, 7, and they're all separate.
Is there anywhere... Oh, so... You've got all yours are pluses, right?
Yeah, all of them.
So 5, 4, and 7, then I'll -8 makes...
This is why I keep you. I have done 5, 4, and 7.
You're wrong. 'Cause that puts it back down to 8, not 6.
Well, you're shit. What's 8 plus 6? 14.
I can't math. Like,
50.
quite hard when you don't have the numbers in front of you, like all of them.
You could get a piece of paper if you wanted, and I'll tell you them again.
Pen's too far away.
I admire your dedication to the craft. So if -4, 12. So
Right, what numbers do you have?
8 twice. 7 twice. A 4 and a 5. And you can use those in any combination.
Right.
For note, Raeis is the better one at maths than I am. My brain kind of gets confused and all, and I can't actually differentiate an answer.
I'm just trying to add and see what I can get, and then start taking away. Like,
Yeah, get all your options and then working out. I can tell people to turn their computer off and on again. That's what I can do. Mental arithmetic I'm bad at. If I grabbed it and taken notes, I could probably have helped.
8 plus 7's 15. Oh no, because you're a +5, not a -5. For fuck's sake!
That went well. Maybe you can't math. I've been telling this entire stream that you can math.
I really hope not. What do I need to make? So... Oh my Jesus Christ. Do the 2 7s. 7 plus 7's 14, minus 8 is 6.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
Jesus Christ.
Choo choo.
Somebody out there!
Yeah, we did it!
Don't go back! Our coordinates are Charlie 753 by Beta 754, Delta 195 by Echo 169, Beta 481 by Charlie 447. Bring somebody home!
Can you hear me, Raeis? No, you can't. I still can't hear you.
Do I? Oh my God! In the loading screen, we still have to press the push to talk.
Apparently. I remember what the music reminds me of. It reminds me of This War of Mine. The sort of melancholy guitar.
Oh yeah.
But I tried to Google melancholy guitar for some chill music to listen to, and I can't find it. And steal the jam to survive. I don't think there's any old ladies out here. These loading times are a bit shit.
Oh, a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Actually, my mum's in hospital, so quite I don't care, don't worry about it. She's in hospital. Did we jump on this?
Bits of that. Like, all I heard was, actually, my mum's, then a break, and then she is in hospital, though.
Mum's in hospital. But she is a bit shit. No.
This is huge.
I don't like this game anymore.
Neither do I. Can we stop now? Have we finished it already?
Oh, invisible walls in this game. Makes me sad.
I'm finding these radios to just be annoying more than anything else.
Yep. I would happily go back to Cuphead Laketta if it meant we could actually play it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we didn't quit Cuphead because we failed. I enjoyed the challenge. It was the fact that it just didn't work on stream. Well, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to move that, but okay. Does someone stand on this and then the other one call the elevator or something?
Oh, that's a different elevator. Okay.
You want to stay there and I'll see if I can go around?
What?
So I think it's a case of someone stands on top of the elevator and someone else goes around and gets in it and goes up. Do you want to go wait here or do you want to go around?
I can wait here. Considering I don't know which way to go around because the other path.
Me neither. Oh, it just doesn't look like that's how it works. Maybe a different switch for that.
Oh, I'm actually just stuck up here now.
I think I found it. Can you go... Actually, hang on. Come back to the elevator. Right, if you stand on that elevator but don't call it yet. Call it now? Or move up in it now? Yeah, the alternates, I'm in the other one now. So, if you get out the elevator...
Yeah, I'm out.
Wait, what are we talking about when the room is sorted?
It
What?
did not lift the other one.
Did it not?
No, the one we were trying to stand on, the other one went back down.
Okay, if you move up then, just go up as normal then.
I can't do anything now because the other elevator's down. I'm stuck up here again. I'm guessing there's an elevator somewhere around your area now. That's going to send this one up.
Interesting. 2 seconds then. So where are you right now?
I'm where we were trying to stand on top of the second elevator.
Right, yeah, I've found the alternative to that. This should work now.
It worked! Alright, that just led me straight to another elevator. So which one does this change?
Should be a symbol on the floor.
Minecart with, I assume, gems in it.
Found a toilet.
I don't need that yet.
Yeah, mine count gems in it, I'm in.
Ah, good, because I've just pressed it.
But now I'm trapped because you did that.
Stuck, I think? Can I go up again? Yes, I can. Have you found one
Well,
with
now I'm trapped.
mining pick?
No, I need you to go back in the elevator and bring it the opposite way so I can stand on it and go up.
How far?
And then same way again. And again. Right, you can go back to where you were now. That looks scary.
What's this about me being your perfect waifu? What?
I literally have no idea what chat is talking about. Something about Harabon said special weekend stream when the room is sorted. I don't know what room he's talking about. And then people's been talking since.
The spare room.
Oh, with you. Oh, fair. I mean, that is sorted. You can come now if you want to.
You know.
Don't even know what that meant. I found the lift with the pickaxe on it, but it's like seated into the floor at the minute. But I can kind of just carry on. So, what do you need from me at the minute?
Well, I'm kind of stuck here. There's an elevator below me, but it's mining pick. We're chipping away at something.
Yeah, so mine's the same, but again, it's sunk into the floor.
Ah, yeah, so is mine.
Maybe I'm missing. Try and do the opposite thing with the minecart one again, so I can get back down, see if I can have a look at it.
All the way down.
Yeah. Right, opposite way, one step at a time. Can you not do anything with them, with that pickaxe one?
No. It's not from where I am now anyway. I need to be back up the top to get...
Put me back opposite of where you've just gone. And now you just go where you need to go, because I can't touch this one at all in a minute.
Ah, well, yeah, I'm now stuck if I leave it there.
You can go wherever you want now. I'm up where I need to be. I think you just need to try and work on that pickaxe one, or a fossil head looking thing.
A fossil head looking thing.
It might be the step ahead, but that's just the two I've got at the minute, but they're both sunk into the floor, so I can't get to them.
Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do over this side.
Right. Is there an instance then instead where, like, I control one further down to lift you up, maybe?
Oh, possibly. Right, hold on a sec.
Not that I have a choice.
Remember the dynamite one?
No.
Right, so if you start making your way back down...
I'll need you to bring the elevator all the way down then. Yeah, back up. Keep going.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm off it now.
So yeah, I need the dynamite one bringing down.
I will have a look. Oh, yeah, dynamite one. Yeah, 2 seconds. Ugh. Can you move the dynamite one at all?
I could move it down, but I need to be on top of it, so that's not going to work.
Can you move it down for now?
I can't fall now, but I'll be inside of it.
So can you now hop out of it?
Yep.
You're now on top?
No, because I've just hopped out of it. I need it taken back down.
I can't go any lower down, so... How about that?
Yeah, there we go. I'm on top of it now.
So do you need it to go up?
Yeah, so you now go down. If you go down, it sends me up. Right.
Are you out? 'Cause I need to get out.
I am out. Guess what?
What? What?
I need you back on this mine, dynamite one.
Okay, that's fine. Well,
Yeah,
you pulled down the pickaxe one.
The pickaxe. I found the pickaxe, so I just need to get back to where it was up top.
Well, where you've dropped the pickaxe one down now, I can actually get to it and jump on it.
Oh, okay. Well, we could try that then.
So where do you need the pickaxe one at the minute?
Well, I'm currently on one, so...
Oh, mine doesn't go any higher. Okay. I think this is just to pull you up then.
Can you pull me up any further?
No. You have to try and get on top of it if you can.
Ah, good idea. Ah, I think it closes actually. We can try, but...
How about now?
Alright, lift me up. Okay. Right, I found the one that looks like a gremlin jumping on a diamond.
Right, okay. Is there a way for you to safely get back and put the pickaxe one back up?
I don't think so.
Because I can't get over to that fossil one anymore.
For God's sake. Oh yeah, because now you're on the one that I was on before.
Yeah. I can manipulate any others and still get back, it's just that one.
Right, I'm gonna have to, I think stand on top of this? If you could let me back down the pickaxe one.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Right, leave the pickaxe one there for a sec.
That is fine, I am trapped.
Are you still trapped?
No.
Right, now I need the dynamite one.
That's fine. Up or down?
I need it up. So now we're just retracing our steps to get you back to that fossil one.
Oh, okay, we've done what we've needed with the pickaxe one, okay.
Well, up for you. Right, there you go. You're free to go where you need to.
Nice. Ah, no, the pickaxe still isn't back up yet.
Hold on. Oh no, wait, how? What? That's frustrating because now I can get across here. So what if I...
So you need to get in a position where you are where you were, but the pickaxe is back where it was before. You couldn't get to the...
Is there anywhere else for the fossil one? Because...
Not for me.
Hold on a sec, hold on. Right, 1 second.
It's been 1 second.
Alright, I'm coming back. Can we both get on this minecart one at the same time or not?
Probably, yeah.
Try and come back to that minecart one.
Keep going the way you're going. One more time.
Jeez, I didn't...
Right, I'm in it with the controls. I'm at the bottom, what are we doing?
Can you make your way up this side? Like to where I am?
Maybe? No, but the minecart can go even further down. So maybe I need to try and do that.
We shall try. I think we need you over this side because I can get to the top now, like where we need to be.
So that the minecart one for me can go down even further.
That's as far.
So that's at the bottom now. Does that help you with anything? Or make it so you can get a different angle?
No, this just puts me to the top so I can get to that fossil and then I am at the exit or entrance to this mine or whatever it is.
So what if you were to try and put the pickaxe one down now?
I can't get the pickaxe one from this.
But how would you then? Because that's the problem. That's my only problem, is I need the pickaxe one up.
So to get to that pickaxe one, I need to be on top of the dynamite one.
Yeah, that's fine. I can facilitate that. I have pretty much access to all of them now.
Well, I'm on top of the dynamite one.
Did you see that, like, angry shuffle from Raeis there? He's not pleased at the minute. So where do you need it to go?
I thought you wanted me to go to the pickaxe, so I would...
I think he said up. He did say up, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at the pickaxe one now.
So I need you to toggle the pickaxe one so that it goes back up. But ideally in a way that doesn't hamper you. Hamper? Hinder. I don't know what word this might be.
That's as far as it goes down. But obviously now I've stopped the path to where we need to go. Like, the end game.
So it only needs to move one step. But you're saying you now can't get back to where you need to.
Well, I can put it back to where we need it, but then you'll have moved away from the dynamite elevator that I need to get back.
So can you... Right. So I'm in the dynamite one still now. I'm trapped, basically, in a minute. Can you get back to the fossil one, leaving the pickaxe one where it is?
No. Because when the pickaxe one's raised for me, that creates the path to get to the fossil.
So what about what? So the options are walking on top or going through the middle of it. Can you do both of those or only one of those?
I can only walk on top of it. It doesn't go high enough for me to walk through the middle of it.
Right, okay. So can you go the other way then?
I'm a fucking... Right, hold on. Hold on. Jesus Christ. So if I move this back up a second... Right, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking.
Fine by me.
Right, I need the dynamite one to go down. One second.
It won't break it, it'll just make Raeis really angry, and that's hashtag great content.
So I'm going to go over to the fossil one, and I can move it. I didn't realise there was another exit a little bit further down next to the mine pick one. Next one.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
There we go. Now I can put the pickaxe down. So it's where you need it. And I can also run back to the dynamite one now. Right. I think I've got everything I need to do. What do you need?
I should be good now if you put that pickaxe back right.
Down, yeah. So you should be... Should be alright, I think.
Well, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'm in the fossil one now with the controls.
Okay, I am also in the fossil one.
Don't know where I need to go though.
Well, I know I need to go up. Yeah, I'm now at the mine entrance. Unless there's a second mine entrance for you, and we have to pull these levers at the same time.
There is indeed.
I'm just gonna let you count to 3 and I'll pull it when you do.
1, 2, 3, go.
Wait, is this not letting us pull at the same time? What? Pull yours down? There we go. Not sure what even happened there, but...
No idea.
Hi!
Ha! Warmth!
I found a fire.
Wow, well done you. Keep saying new. Are we have things meant to be reading?
You can press escape and go into the logbook. Okay.
It's fine. It's just stuff like you text to go with the things that you're seeing, which already makes sense.
Oh, this looks fun.
No, it doesn't. Ah! You just scared the shit out of us.
Oh, okay. So that'll go back down then. You may need to come back.
Fuck's sake. I pulled a blue lever and I don't know what to do now.
Oh, it opened this gate, but I can't move the sliding door. Oh, hi. So, if you stand at that red lever a sec.
I can't, it's locked by the blue.
Oh, for God's sake! Just because there's a red door here to get through.
Right, that's fine. Let me get back to the blue lever then.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to have to go through this red one before you do the blue.
Ah, but if you come back to the main entrance now, you can get to where I am. And now we have a way to get back and forth through that.
Awesome. Right.
So what do we want to do here?
That red lever's stopped by the blue though, isn't it?
So there, I've undone the blue. Oh yeah. Right there.
Right, so I've done the red one, so if you pull that blue again, and then run back round to where that red gate was.
Yeah, I'm through.
I'm stuck between a blue and an orange one now, so we're looking.
And now I'm stuck in the blue.
You're stuck on a blue.
If you can stay where you are though, that's fine. 2 seconds. Don't need to go that way anywhere. Can I click through that? Nope. I think I just got myself lost instead of actually being useful. Literally just found a dead end. If I hit the blue lever then... What about you? What do you need right now?
I'm waiting for this orange door to drop. I don't think there's anything I can actually do here until that happens.
Oh, I need you to come this way. I can't because the red. Come to the blue switch like we did before.
You'll have to pull it because I'm trapped.
The blue?
Yeah. Alright, now pull it again.
Right, stay by the blue switch for me. Don't pull it until I say it. Never mind, it's confused myself. Because you need to get through that way, but you can't. Why is the red thing? Go back to the blue button for me. Pull the blue one. Pull it again. Brain's trying to mental math this. Right, that's stuck as red. Oh!
Yeah, I'm stuck now.
Pull the blue. So can you go back the other way now?
Yeah, but now the blue switch is it needs pulling
Now
again.
the blue's locked. Right, okay. Yeah, so pull the blue switch again.
Can you get through there or not if you come back?
I can come through here, yeah.
Hold on. Because that'll open up both of those.
Yeah, but then I get through the red now.
What is the red? What?
But the blue is now blocking the red switch.
Oh my god.
Hang on, it might just be the thing around here that I need to do. Turn the blue off again. Back on. No, we can't go that way. Right. You go through this. Yeah. Right, no, never mind. You need to come you need to come back and change the blue again for me.
Wait, I thought you were going to press the blue. What?
No, because I can't get through. Or at least come back. Yeah, because we can't have both people in there. God, fucks, that locks the elevator, locks the turn thing. Pull the blue again.
Can you not press it while I'm standing here and it'll move us both?
That makes more sense.
Nah, don't press it straight away! Thanks.
So what do you need? Oh yeah, because now I can get through both and you can do whatever you need to on that side now.
Yeah, press the blue for me. Right. So go that way. Orange switch!
Well, I can carry on now without you. Bye.
Sweet. See you later.
Take it back, we need the red. So where are you up to then?
Press the blue.
And then come back through there.
Press it.
No.
No, not the blue. Yeah, yeah.
Now can you click the blue? This isn't gonna work, is it? 'Cause it's gonna turn that back
Wait,
on.
no. Press the red.
Yeah, I know, but there's a door behind it as well. Oh, I can get round here now.
Then you come back through here.
Yeah, but I'm behind. I can now get to the other side of this now. So just
Come
hit
back through here.
just hit the blue. Trust me, just hit the blue.
Wait, what the fuck? Hi. Okay.
Because the orange opens that side, doesn't it? Wait, why is the red still not
red.
done? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hit the blue. Hit the blue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go through there. Yeah. Right, hit the blue again.
It's a good thing I know what you're trying to do. Wait.
Hit the blue.
You're
Right.
allowed to talk.
Oh yeah! Right, I think you need to go through. Yes, you need to go through all the way to the red door now.
I am at the red door. Bye.
Nailed it.
Bye.
Easy game.
I found a flare gun. And a star.
I concede. Oh god. So that star's the thing that's on that platform, right? Yes, this is a whole thing. You're gonna have... So do you want to do this, or do you want to be standing on that platform?
So we have to make a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I now have a star, and I have a circle with lots of other circles around it.
Oh, that's lighting up for me. That's lighting up for me.
Did you touch... Yeah, you dropped the moon while I was on it. I died.
I didn't touch anything?
Your timer.
Okay.
Try it again?
Right, what? I didn't do anything.
Oh, really?
So I can see you on a platform now. Between the star and the circle, the sun looks like.
Yeah.
So what do you need next?
So it's a moon next.
Yeah, so now you're just on that path now.
Then Saturn. Now the Final Fantasy VII Comet.
Right, can you just stay on one platform? Is that possible? Or does that make sense to you?
Oh, you've never played Final Fantasy VII.
No,
It looks like a comet with
I
a
know,
star in the middle of it.
but I need to get the... So you're on, like, the swirl now. I need to get that over to the Final Fantasy Comet. But they are very far apart.
Hello.
For fuck's sake. I know what the Final Fantasy Comet is. I need you to try and stay on just one platform so I can move it into position.
I'm on some stairs, which I assume is one platform.
I'm just going to try this. If you die, I'm sorry. No, I got it. Come back on yourself now. You should now be on the Final Fantasy Comet.
Yeah. Now it is a sun with a moon trying to hug it.
You mean there's two balls?
Yeah, one of them is cut out. Like...
Well, that should be available to you now.
Oh, there you go. There's that one. Now it's the sun with loads of tiny suns again.
Well, you might be looking at the one with the moon. You might be able to go a different way to get the sun one. It's connected to 3 at the minute. So it's back where you came. There's the moon, and ideally there should be another one for the sun.
Wait, what? I'm just saying what it's given me as the next platform. Wait, what?
Interesting. It's the way it's lighting up for me, that's all. Hold on then.
There was 2 ways I could go on the stairs, so I could just try going the other side.
Yeah. I've disconnected one path. I mean, you're going backwards now.
Yeah, I am. Right, so yeah, this is a swirly one which is already locked in. Nothing's appearing when I stand on this one.
Yeah, 'cause that's a dead end for me.
Ah, okay. Well, that has to be the other side then.
I think the other side's Saturn, which... No, never mind. Keep going where you going.
So this one is, well, again, it's just
The
it's
sun.
another moon, but it's facing a different way. It's the opening is facing towards me.
Oh, so this is
So
identical
down,
to
I
what you're
imagine.
seeing. So is that actually what you need to see, though? Is that going to progress you forward? Backtrack slightly. Backtrack slightly for me. I know what to do now.
How far is slightly?
That's enough. Right, carrying your way now. You should be able to just get all the way to the other side, I think.
No, it's still not locking in.
Backtrack one more time then for me. For the chat, I still have no idea what the fuck it actually looks like for him. I'm just thinking what he's saying and trying to make sense of it. I think there's a certain part I've got to get these in to form platforms to get them over the other side. We're kind of past the halfway point.
Anything?
Yeah, just fixing up now. Right, try now.
There we go.
Yes.
That's locked in. And then, haha! Right, how the fuck do I get you across here? There's a...
You can right click to use your talkie. It just feels much better for me.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
It's cutting in and out, to be fair. Like, these radios are shit.
You can right click to use your walkie talkie.
I've been doing that since we started.
For fuck's sake, Raeis!
What? I thought you knew!
The game told me to use B.
And I just kind of clicked buttons and it happened. I was a pirate. You can get across now.
Cool. I will say, I had no idea what your thing looked like at all.
So just follow the right-hand path. Like, these shapes are what I was trying to describe. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was so weird. Where are you?
so I'm, like, up top, like, right above you. I'm now going to open this door and hope it does something. There we go. Oh, well, that's nice.
I can't say anything yet.
It laughed at me. Have you went through a door? Are you still outside or have you came in?
I went through some big double doors.
Yeah, I'd imagine we'd have to go through the separate ones, yeah.
Oh yeah, you laughed at us. I have numbered books on the floor.
Do the books have like elements on them or not?
No, but I have a grid with element looking things on it.
Yeah, so do I. I've got paper on either side that's like it says 1 D2, and if I look to the other side on the other sheet of paper, 2 is A3. Then like 3 is B1, 4 is E5.
Right, well I have a board of coordinates, so can you give me the symbol and then a coordinate then?
Doesn't really tell me a symbol. I'm assuming the numbers are just the order.
Oh, so it looks like I need to connect them together through certain coordinates. So I have 2 lightning, 3 grass, and 1 fire. I think I said the oh.
Do you have 3 like?
Oh fuck! What have yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can change them and pick them up. Okay. Right, I can only pick up the ones that I placed, so those 5 were already there.
Right. Okay. So all I have are books on the floor with arrows to them, and then I've got this coordinate sheet with the elements on. I can have another look around, but that's all I've seen so far.
Oh. Do you have D2? Oh, no, D2 will already be fire anyway. So, 1, 2. What is... Well, if you have A3, does it say an element?
No.
That's handy.
But I can... What it is, I seem to draw lines from existing ones.
So my pedestal also has like a circle around the bottom of it with each element and just one arrow pointing to the other, just like a cycle type thing.
That's maybe what we need to do then. Like, I need to draw a line. Maybe that's what we need to do. I need to draw lines from one to another, but using coordinates, maybe? Or maybe that's where you have to drop the elements in and then I have to draw a line to them.
Possibly, but I don't know what the elements are. Hold on, I'll try just placing them on, not really caring about element just yet, and just see what we get. Uh, 3 is B1. This may take a while, so give me a sec.
I'm gonna go for a wander then. 6 to 7. This is the upside. I can kind of talk through what I'm seeing without interrupting Raeis doing his thing, at least. 4, 6, 5. I don't think this matters to what I've got to do with Raeis. I think this is a separate thing that he'll stumble across.
Right, I've placed them down, but all the ones I've placed are lightning at the minute, so...
So, the thing around the pedestal... what's the order of the elements around the pedestal? Do they constantly loop?
So, there isn't like a 1, 2, 3, but going from the front of the pedestal and then going clockwise, it's fire, leaf, lightning, and water.
Water? I didn't know you could make water.
Yeah, just like a water droplet.
Can you show me? Can you make one on the board now? I am bad at pressing V. I let go way too early.
That one.
Right. So, given you start with 3... So does that go in a constant loop?
Yeah, it's just an arrow from fire to leaf, one from leaf to lightning, lightning to water, then water to fire, and just constant.
Right, so I think I've got to make a path that loops all of those together, and then you have to use the quants that you've got to set the right elements on there for me to hit them in the right order.
Alright, so obviously you gotta put them on there, you just tell me which ones to change then, I guess.
Yeah, my thing is, because we start with 3 green, does the order start with green?
What do you mean by the order?
Never mind, I don't think that makes sense. Basically, because 3 green start on there, presumably we've got to go through the loop 3 times, or at least end on a green. Right, so what does green go to?
Didn't hear a word of that, but it does say here 1 is D2, which D2 on there is fire. That's one I can't change.
Right, so what's 2 then? If 1 is D2.
2 is A3, that's one I've put down, so we don't actually have a thing. So that could be leaf then, I guess.
Yeah, so on the pedestal, change that to what it would be next in the order.
Right, hold on then. I'll try and sort this out. This could take a few seconds.
Yeah, the other thing is when you both
Yeah,
do
this
them
is
at
making
the
more
same
sense
time.
because 3 is already lightning. 4 is E5. Should be water if we're going off this, but I can't change.
Oh, that cut off me. I didn't even touch anything there.
So 4, going off our logic, 4 should be water, but it's an immovable leaf.
Maybe you need to start from a different... maybe you need to start from a different one then, but that doesn't make sense at that point then. So what does it go up to? So 1 is D2. What does it go up to?
Goes up to 10. A to E, 1 to 5.
Right, okay. So, yeah, all of those should be accountable. Maybe I can change them 2 seconds. No, I can't change the colors at all. So which one says it's blue, but you can't change it?
So going from our logic should be number 4, which is E5, which is the far bottom right corner.
I'll have a look, see if there's any way I can change them, maybe. I say that, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking for to be able to do that. What's that? What is that? That's a future Scott problem. No, I'm not finding anything that can let me do anything with this. I think I'm literally just drawing the lines for you. Wait, hang on. Fuck. What if my arrows are... So I've got... Basically, all the numbers are paired up between 1 and 10. So, for example, 5 is pointing to 1.
So C3 is pointing to D2. Yeah, so they're both fire now.
Yeah.
Right, what other ones do we have pointing to each other?
6 and 7.
So B4 and E2, which that'll make B4, E2. That needs to be the leaf. Yeah, I'm going to assume we can't have these crossing either.
No, which is my worry in a second, because I'm going to have to redo all these. 10 to 8.
10 to what, sir?
10 to 8.
So B3 and E1. Yeah, you have to redo it. I had to change it to a leaf.
What haven't I done yet? 2 to 3.
So A3 to B1. So A3 is another leaf. B. Oh, B. So it should be lightning, I think. That leaves one more, which should be another leaf, I think.
Isn't that one's meant to be blue? Oh, yeah.
Well,
Daddy, no. But it fits so perfectly as well, though.
fuck's sake.
I guess it's just the pedestal thing, but I have no idea what it looks like to kind of differentiate if it means anything.
I don't know if, like, this around the bottom of my pedestal is literally just telling me I can cycle them if I need to.
I know, but so do you not have anything that would tell you to make something blue? Or are you just matching what's already on the board?
Nothing I have corresponds to what element it is.
Why is blue on there, then? Without removing them, do you know which ones you added?
I think so, yeah.
Can you read them out?
So we'll go from top to bottom. So we've got A3,
Yeah.
A4, B3, C3, and E2.
Yeah, so... Oh! This is gonna be annoying. 2 seconds. What's 5?
5 is C3, which we currently have as fire.
That's one that we put in. To one which is D2.
Yeah, and that one we did not put in.
What comes before fire in the circle?
That would be water.
Can you change that? Can you change C3 to water, please? Good, I hope I'm right with this. Oh! It went blue this time. I think that's correct. I think I've worked it out. 2 seconds then. What is 3?
I've worked it out as well. However, I hate how it changes the fucking.
That hasn't gone blue for me.
No, but leaf does come before lightning.
Oh, hang on then. Shit, does it really?
Yeah, so you might have just gotten lucky.
What if I've got to do two...
Opposing elements, maybe? Well, no, because that would be that. No, never mind.
Yeah, it would be. Hang on. Five to 1. Do I have a 1 somewhere? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is 3, sorry? What coordinates?
3 is B1, which is the stationary lightning.
Right, so then what comes after lightning?
That would also be water.
Try put water in there then. Yeah, I think I'm nailing it now.
I take it it's to do with the order in which it says the matchup.
Yeah, so lightning's fixed, so we can't change that one. And that was also the first one, so it's what comes after it, whereas the previous one, the first one was the one that could be changed, the second one wasn't, so we'll go through them manually.
Okie dokie.
What is 9?
9 is A4, which we have as a leaf. Now, I saw that light up, but I didn't hear anything.
I didn't say anything. So A4 is the changeable one, correct?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to stop
sorry.
pressing it. Yes, it is.
And then 7, which I assume is E5, which we can't change.
Seven is E2.
What was 9?
9 was A4.
Unless it's a 6. I think it's a 6.
6 is B4.
Right. So B4 is the one that can't be changed?
Yup.
So what comes after leaf?
That would be lightning.
Make E2 lightning then. Correct. Well, I guess we've already gotten where they all are. So I think now it's just E1 can't be moved, correct?
Correct.
Oh no, never mind. I need to know what comes first. 2 seconds. What's 10?
10 is B3.
What comes before grass?
That would be fire.
Make B3 fire. What is 4?
4 is E5, which is the immovable one.
So then, whatever A4 before grass, so fire. What? Jesus Christ. That was horrible.
I just heard a very loud bang. Like, not in game.
I've got to go into a dark place.
Lol.
Oh, God.
I went into some sewers and the door closed.
I'm also in some sort of sewers, but I've got some kind of puzzle in front of us that I can't seem to interact with. Wait, what?
That is no toy, Coach. Hand it over.
He has used it.
Huh?
Was it good? I don't see how anyone, least of all, could access the tools.
And that is why I must unmake it.
No. What have you done?
I sent you strong disaster. He has made himself eternal. And hopefully shattering the dagger will contain his curse. May it only be restored in the care of just hands.
I got given a toy?
Did you have that cutscene as well?
I must have. Something about destroying a dagger?
Nope. We had different cutscenes.
I heard a weird zap and now my music's gotten really tense.
Yeah, I'm in some water and there's like a big Tesla ball above me. This isn't good.
Hey, Baffy, me lad! It's rocking relatively okay. A flagon, 5 second. Hilt of some appeared in my hand. Have you got anything? Are you winning?
I think I forgot to press the button. I've got like a bunch of fuses I've got to use. I think I've got to match the colours on the ends and link them all up.
So I've got the mapping for you for that.
Okay.
Guys, just run back to it now. How are you doing, Buffy?
Let's see, I've got to get this stone out of this door. That's what my cutscene was.
Right, okay. Do you have a colour to start with, or do you want to start with one?
There wasn't a colour to start with. I do have an area though to start. And the next Tesla coil after that already has a red and blue fuse in it.
So I have 3 things connecting to the red and blue fuse.
3 things.
Yeah.
There's only one Tesla coil each side. Like,
Oh, because colorblind. I'm doing good. 6 days of work in a row, and probably won't be finished till midnight as well. Oh, Jesus. Hefty working.
oh, I think. Yes, I think that I might be starting backwards if I start from this one. Then actually,
I've got some that only have 1 colour, I've got some that have 2 colours. And I've only got one that's all blue. It actually has like lines on it, the rest don't.
yeah, I've got one that's red and blue, one that's orange and green. Like, they're all mixed up. Like, I've got some that are just 2 blue, one is 2 orange, one is 2 red.
Oh, I don't have any 2 orange or any 2 red. I've got one that's 1 red and one that's 1 orange.
Like, nothing on the other side of it?
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, right. This Tesla coil's getting lower and lower down as we go on. Shit. Okay. Yeah, so I have that red, single orange and single red.
Right. Again, all of these are connected to multiple ones. I basically have like a web of fuses in front of me that they're all connected in different ways.
I've just got a bunch of wires going to different Tesla coils, all eventually linked to this door to open up.
So do you have any start of an order?
Not really, but I think I have an idea. Why is that way and not the other way?
Because theoretically I could follow a path where all the colours eventually match up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, no, so I'd need a starting point, is what I meant.
I don't know what your map is. Like, I've got a start point and an end point, but it's just wires going
What's the start point?
on Tesla coil, and from that Tesla coil is one wire going to another Tesla coil.
Yeah, so I think I could link the colours to get you there, but you'll need to give me a starting colour.
Worst thing is, none of these are actually at the start. We'll go with orange. Fuck it.
So if you were to do an orange on its own, what's the end one? Oh, it's literally just you pick the order.
What do you mean, the end one?
You said you had a start and an end?
Oh, yeah, the start Tesla coil and the end Tesla coil don't have anything on them.
Nothing at all.
I'm gonna die.
I'm also in the water, so I think I'm on the other side of the door and I will also die. This is the worst one. I don't know what you're looking at. Just put one in, because maybe this will light up for me and I'll be able to see.
Did it light up?
No.
So yeah, the third Tesla coil in from the start is orange and green.
Right. So the ones connected to that one that share colours is orange on its own and blue-green. I feel like Volk knows something we don't.
I don't think I have a blue-green. What?
Or maybe that helps decipher it then. Ha!
Lol. Lol.
That was quite a shock. This is going to be hard, man. Oh, fair. Let me know where you're at.
I'm back in the sewer. Like, I've got to run through the pipes again. Alright, I'm ready to jump in. Let me know when.
Yeah, I'm ready. Right, I think it's just we need to try and do this. So what you haven't, given you haven't touched anything, what do you have?
So I have a bunch of fuses with the colours just sitting in the middle, which I pick up to put into these Tesla coils. The first one with a fuse in it is the third one from the beginning, like from the start, which is the orange and green. The second one with a fuse in it is the second from last, which is blue and red.
Second from last, which is blue and red. Blue and red. So do you have a blue and red fuse? No, ignore that, sorry. Try putting the blue on its own in the one after the blue red.
So the last one, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, that's in.
How's this gonna work? Try putting the red on its own before the red blue one.
Yep.
This isn't a thing. Then the red green. I'm just trying to match colors at the minute. This isn't even matching up on my screen on how I would see it.
Yep.
Is this even gonna make sense by the end? Red green.
Yep. I've only got the very first one left without a fuse in. I don't know if any of these are right.
Oh really? So you... Because I've got a lot more fuses than that. That's weird. Okay. I'll tell you what then. Take everything out that you can. And then how many slots between red and blue and the other one have you got? What are the two that is already in there that have colours?
So the second from last, which is the red-blue, and the third one from the start, which is the green-orange. Between the two, there's one Tesla between the two of those.
Only one. Put the singular green in that one. Singular orange in the middle one.
Alright.
So then you've only got one either side now, and yeah?
I've got one on the other side of the red-blue, but I've got two on the other side of the green-orange.
It's gotta be a loop for a Tesla coil, right? I don't know. Because I've got... So the blue and red and the orange and green connect in the middle to a single orange. But if you think you've got two before the green and orange, I'm assuming I've got to make some kind of a loop.
Hold on, I might have it.
This is annoying. I feel like I'd know this if I saw Raeis' side, but it's the idea, right? Fuck! I heard so. Oh! What did you do?
I can pull the lever and find out what's... Oh, right, so that one was wrong. Okay. Looks like everything else was right then. Or at least everything else so far.
So what was right?
So I pulled the lever, and it removed the one that was wrong.
What was wrong?
The orange was wrong. The single orange goes in the very first one.
But why? How do you know the single orange goes in the first one? Were you just trying stuff out?
because electricity went between the Teslas, and when it got to the second one that the double orange was in, it stopped and lowered the Tesla coil further to the water. Just trying to figure out what other colour's supposed to be on there, or is it supposed to be?
But if the single orange goes first, I don't know how you get from the orange and green to the red and blue. They don't connect. They aren't connected, just one on my side.
Right. Do you have any others that are connected to that? Do you have any others with an orange band that have colours on them or not?
Yeah, I've got an orange and blue.
Orange and blue, okay.
But that's only connected to the single orange. It's in no way connected to the orange green. Best part is I don't see how close I am to dying here. Only he does.
Nope, never mind.
Yeah, you're right. Even a glimpse of that, and I'd probably be like, "Oh, right, cool, easier." Right. How much can you see before you step into the water?
Not a lot, because it's real dark.
Well, how about you step into the water first then? Because I can look at it from afar without getting in the water.
Nope,
Never mind, it happens anyway. Okay. So you know that the orange goes first, and then the second one after that. Oh no, so it's the one between the orange and the orange green, yeah?
yeah.
So the only one between those two is blue on its own.
But then that puts that blue to an orange green. Okay. Right. So then we had the red green for that one, didn't we? Let's see how far we get with that.
Oh, I saw that. So that worked, but it stopped at the orange green.
The red green does not go after the orange green.
Correct, because they aren't linked. So I was right, they have to be linked. So after orange green, what's the next one that you have to get to? And how many steps do you have to get to it?
There's one step between orange green and blue red.
So the only one that connects those two together by one step is orange on its own. So can you put a duplicate in, or can you take it out as it moves across?
Oh god. I can try and take it out as it moves across. No, I cannot.
But you only have one step. Oh wait, so maybe you just do something else. So the other ones connecting to the red, orange, green are red on its own or blue, green. Try one of those instead.
I don't have a blue green, so red on its own.
And then same again, normal blue, but then put the single orange in. Sorry, no, I meant instead put the single red where the single orange is. So swap those two.
Okay.
But then what's after the blue-red? Because then obviously we're going to need to try and follow that, because otherwise we're going to die.
Right, so I've swapped them two over then.
Right, so then after the orange on its own, you're then at the red-blue, yeah?
Yeah,
How many slots do you have after that?
just one, the final one.
Do you have one that's double blue on both sides?
I do. I already have it in there.
At the end?
Yeah, I already put it in because I'll just try it.
Try and pull it and see them. No, that was wrong then. Fuck.
So yeah, we actually got further with the orange
Correct.
itself in the first one.
But then our only other option that's connected would be to go blue-green afterwards, but then that's got nowhere to go. Unless you go red after that.
I don't have a blue-green.
At all.
At all.
Ooh. Can you rotate how the colours are? Do you not have a choice?
I do not have a choice as far as I've seen.
What if it is like... What if... Oh, Jesus, that was... Oh, I suppose we tried a few. Right, we'll get there. Just try and work if it's matching colours or not. So do you have any duplicates?
I'm just going to jump straight in.
Yeah.
No duplicates.
How many do you have?
8.
Including the ones that are already in there?
Including the ones that are already in would make it 10. So I have more than I need.
I've only got 9 here. And you don't have a blue-green.
I do not have a blue-green.
So not a green-blue either, assumably.
Not a green-blue either.
This is going to be... I don't know if this is going to help. Can you very quickly go through what you have?
Sorry, this is what I'm thinking. The ones that are singles, we're actually supposed to have another light on them, but they're just broken.
They don't look like it on mine, to be fair. Oh, God.
Right, what did we have it as before? We had it single or was it single blue?
Single orange, single blue. And that seems to be correct so far, but none of mine linked to anything after that. So unless you can go single orange again, I don't get how this is going to work.
Nope.
So what do you have in terms of fuses? Can I say you've got more than I have available to me?
I've got single orange, single blue,
Yeah.
double orange, single red, single green, double red, double blue, red green.
Try double orange next.
Alright, so double orange is between the orange green and the red blue.
Just pull it. See if you're even close. No, it failed. Do me a favor. Do you see you've got a red green?
Yep.
Just try and put that instead of the single orange. I just want to test it. And then just pull it. I just want to see.
Yeah,
That's worth still. So now put the single orange after, and then you want blue orange after that.
I didn't hear that because we tried to talk at the same time. I fucking hate these radios.
So orange after the orange green, and then try blue orange after that. I'm assuming we need to make a loop.
I do not have blue orange.
Do you have anything?
Apparently fucking not.
Uh,
The ones I have left are double red, double orange, single red, single green. And a double blue.
the only double I have is double blue. So maybe try that at the end.
There we go.
Get in! Woo!
Get me out of that fucking water.
I don't even know where I need to go now. Oh, the door opened.
Well, all that did was get me back to where I was in the first place.
Yeah, but I'm through the door now.
Don't you see?
I know weary of this. Fire, I'll indulge you. Who deceives us, my dear?
They both do. They seem to use it, and you're just too proud to see.
Pride did not earn the position of act.
Oh, no, not.
You will learn your place. This is not the court. This is mine.
Oh god. So do you have anything?
What I have some things. Alright, so I have a blue switch and an orange switch. I have what seem to be a lot of pipes with numbers below them. And I have 3 barrels, one with orange in, one with purple, and one with green. But they're all very low, and I assume I have to fill them all up.
It's got a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of what?
Stuff? Got different flames with numbers on them and stuff.
I think I'm gonna have to find like different containers for these colors, I think.
Do you have any sort of combination of numbers at all?
No number combinations now. I've just found 2 pipes though.
Yeah, I also found a pipe. What the fuck? What's this spray? Canister is empty.
all the doors are locked. You did something in my room.
Oh, did I? What am I actually influencing in yours?
Fire, I assume. It looks like fire protruding from the open areas of the pipes. Where would this one go? What the fuck? I have an extra pipe. Right, hold on a sec. Keep pressing that a second.
I'm not really. I'm just kind of fidgeting around at the minute. You actually have places to put your pipes?
I do. Currently, I'm just trying to, while you've got the gas going, I'm trying to see if I can light up all of the flames around here, which I have. But I don't have any pipes to attach on the ends for what I assume would be to allow paint or something to go through, whatever it is I'm supposed to be filling up.
I've also got a gear thing that seems to be linked to loads of different
The
ladders.
bottom's not done either.
So you have a thing that's linked to like loads of ladders, like gears and stuff. I need to find one more pipe.
I have a, well, I don't think it's a spare, well, no, sorry, it is a spare pipe. But I don't know if it's kind of like to throw me off if I'm putting the wrong one in or something.
I'll say I'm oh, never mind, I found the other one. Yeah, I also have the spare.
So I've got numbers next to all the bottoms, well, and tops of these pipes, but I can't press them. Goes all the way to 7.
Same, I got 7 as well. I have successfully lit all of mine. But it's just gone off. Yeah, whatever you're doing now is now affecting mine.
One sec. Take it that hasn't worked because all of mine are lit up now.
Yeah, so all mine. Oh, all mine are purple? And they've gone off now.
Right, hold on. So if I stop that one, now the purple again.
Correct.
So...
I don't know why though. I don't know why we need this.
What was that, sorry?
I don't know why we need this though. Like...
Well, I've got above these 3 barrels. None of them's filling up yet, even though they're purple. I've got like a gauge, and it's now just under halfway. Let's see what happens if I change the colour again. So they're orange. No, it hasn't changed at all. Is there anything you can do to fill up these barrels on your end? Like,
I don't even know what barrels we have. What does it look like?
do you have anything else you could do, like any valves or anything? Because I don't think I have anything else in here.
So I've just made a point of linking up all of my pipes up so they're all lit up. That's all I've done so far. Just gonna have another look around now. I've got like different like forges and machines up here, but I can place stuff in them, but won't place anything I've currently got in them. And then I've got a reference sheet for like making colours, basically. And the colours make certain drinks. And I've got a spray pump that the canister's empty for. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm so confused. It's strange because if I use both of these, just everything goes off. It's weird.
I'm gonna have a look at this thing with the... So this gear is attached... Oh, hang on. Oh, I've produced some yellow.
Awesome. I don't have any yellow barrels.
Oh god. I drank it and now my controls are reversed. I think I'm drunk.
That was clever. Well done.
Oh, fuck. No.
I don't know if numbers have got anything to do with it. Like,
It feels like it's just my 1, 2, and 3 are linked to your 4, 3, and 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, sorry. Words. I'm drunk, you see. I'm not drunk.
wait, what?
So because my pipes were also numbered, I think my 1, 2, and 3 moved to your numbers. To your numbers as well. And it was just a way for us to link them all up to get them all working. But we just kind of did that naturally. Here's a sec. Do you have anything that requires any kind of coloured liquid or anything?
Yeah, purple, orange, and green, the 3 barrels.
Oh, you need them? Oh, okay. Give me a second. How do I... Do you have green and... Do you have green... Do you have green?
I have a barrel that needs green. Do you have any levers on your side, by the way?
Yeah, a load of them.
Right, what colours?
They aren't coloured. It's just like all the machinery has like levers on it and stuff.
Do you have any coloured levers?
No.
Awesome. So, when I turn off mine, yours goes back to red.
Yes. I'll actually make like green.
So all mine are red as well. So whatever lever you've pulled is red.
Very I'm very confused. Whatever lever I just pulled.
So whatever lever you pull to turn on the gas is creating red.
Oh, right, yes.
So although your levels are all blank, try just pulling others to see if they do other colours.
I only have the one colour.
God damn it! How do we make?
So if you just pull one now...
Never mind. Never mind. I know how to make green.
Yeah. Oh, but I'll have to change... Do I have to change the pipes around for this? I feel like I don't.
You see, that's what I was thinking. So I need both of those. 2 seconds, I'm just trying to have a look. Oh, that's increased there. Hold on. I'm messing about with my pipes. It's increased the pressure gauge as well, so... You may have to move some of yours, I think. Which one's attached to... Jesus. Which one's attached to 1?
Don't know, I need to run back. I was looking at something else. 2 seconds. Is one the only one you're having issues with?
No, I'm just going to try and rule things out. Because I think I need to increase the pressure gauge a little bit more. But I can with mine.
Right, I've got a leak on mine, so maybe I have to clean that up. 2 seconds.
I mean, I have 3 leaks on mine. But yours is affecting it, so... That just made it worse.
I haven't finished yet. I was generally that into the game, I didn't even hear that. That didn't actually affect me. How's that? Oh, worse, never mind.
We nearly had it full. The pressure gauge completely full. We're like 1.5 bars off. Whatever you just changed while I was talking, just put it to 2.5 now.
Ah, I keep getting leaks everywhere. Keep getting leaks everywhere, it's really annoying.
What?
I'm hemorrhaging colours all over the place. Right, I'm just gonna take all my pipes out for a sec. 2 seconds. Right. So I have yellow coming through my 1, blue coming through my 3, and then I've got blue in the middle of 6 and 7. But my pipes are all weird.
Right. Because, yeah, now I have some pipes that are yellow and some that are blue. My yellow pipes are through 1. Well, 1. My blue pipes are 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ugh. My brain is very confused. So if I turn this all on, it's gonna just make a, if I turn my red on, it's gonna make a purple, right? Which is not what you want.
Because I've got my yellow and blue on.
Was that a yes to turn the red on or not?
If you turn the red on, it'll turn everything off.
So I don't have the pipes to fix everything. Oh, maybe I do. Hang on.
This is so stupid.
One's confused me. So one's all yellow, and I don't know why. But then 2 and 3 are blue, which means I've got one where I've got a mixture of colors. How are you getting a mixture of colors?
I'm not getting a mixture of colours now because you took your pipes out, so they're not all interlinked. I just have one pipe that's yellow and one pipe that's, well, a bunch of pipes that's blue, but...
I have no idea what I need to do at the minute. I'm just kind of guessing. You mentioned building pressure, so I'm just kind of trying to do that at the minute.
I take it you've got a pressure gauge as well.
Nope. If I have, I haven't. If I do, I haven't seen it. So do you know what you need from me?
It's very hard for me to tell. Like, I've got, as I say, I've got the numbered pipes.
Yeah. I've got numbered pipes as well.
Numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 are currently linked to my blue pipes. Number 1 is the only one that's linked to the yellow pipes. 6 and 7, well, are now blue because you must have put a pipe in somewhere.
So my pipes aren't linked to anything. I'm just going off what I see coming through the pipes. So for me, only one has yellow coming through it. Everything else has blue.
Yeah, that's because the yellow pipe is only linked to number 1, so it'll only be coming through number 1 on yours.
Right, that makes sense. But what do I need to do with it then?
We need to make green, so you need to link it up with the blue pipes.
Right, got ya. Okay, I can try and do that.
I thought you knew this.
As I said, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I still don't think I've got enough pipes to do what I want to do, because it hemorrhages a lot, but... All mine are now green.
Right. All mine are now green. So why isn't this filling up? Like,
I don't know. I've got things hemorrhaging green. Like, I've got pipes, I've got stuff spewing out, that's green, but if I were to try and change it, I probably wouldn't be able to make orange. I wouldn't be able to make green anymore.
yeah, that's what I did. I flipped them around so it was mixing more, if you know what I mean. So it was like stronger, and the pressure gauge went up.
Can you turn 3 off?
What?
Can you turn pipe 3 off?
I can. There we go. Pipe 3 is off.
What do I need here? So the only one that's hemorrhaging now, so I've got 4, 5, 6, and 7 all interconnected, and I've got things spewing in between 6 and 7.
So yeah, I've got them spewing in between 6 and... well, it will be 1, because it's just a massive fucking pipe. Oh, sorry, 1 and 5 actually, because...
Oh, one's the one that's got yellow coming through it, hasn't it? So you can't turn one off.
yeah, so we can't turn that off if we want green.
Blah. I just feel like there's thing we can turn. I think we need to sort of, I think, regulate the pressure by any leaks. We need to close up. I think that's where we're going wrong here.
Possibly?
How many of your pipes does blue lead to? Is there any of those that you can turn off? While still having some blue.
So, blue will lead to... God, give me a sec. So blue leads into 4. So, yeah, blue's leading into 2, 4, and then it'll lead into 6 and 7 as well.
Oh, that might answer my question. 2 seconds then. No, never mind. Because 4 and 5 for mine are linked, which then links, but then 6 and 7's also. So do you only have one pipe that links to everything else for blue?
Yes. If I'm...
You pull one lever and then that's it for blue.
What do you mean pull one lever?
So I presume you've got a yellow lever and a blue lever?
Yeah.
So there's only one blue lever, there's not multiple.
Nope, there's only one blue lever and one yellow lever.
So we somehow need to try between both our pipes guided so that it's only coming out so many pipes to stop it from leaking. Can you redirect a yellow to another pipe? Or no, that has to come through one. That's the problem.
Yeah. I'm just having a double check on mine. For fuck's sake.
Let's do that, because otherwise it'll spray out here. Does that? Shoots down there.
Right, I only have one pipe spewing, and that's from number 1, which is no good.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for me anyway, to be honest, because now 3 and my in between 6 and 7 are now spewing.
Yeah, hold on, 1 sec.
I don't know if this is the fucking answer. This is my problem with this.
Got it!
Oh, nice. Now what do we do?
So that's green filled up.
No, now what do we do?
Now I need purple and orange.
We fucking had purple!
Yeah, but we didn't have it sorted properly, did we?
Right, well, I'm going to take all my pipes out. What do we want to do next?
No, could you not just put the red on?
Okay, I can do that. I haven't taken any pipes out yet. Ah, but I need to move my pipes because... Oh, actually, it's fine.
But yeah, you were right. We need to make it on our ends so that there's no leak.
I now have purple on my side. Not everywhere, though. Now I do.
I have purple on my side. I do have a leak coming from number 1.
Right, okay. I might be able to fix that 2 seconds. That should be better.
No, there's still a leak from...
Why have I also got a leak in 1? What leads to 1?
Yeah, so for me, 1 is pretty much directly linked to where the yellow tube inserts. So if I don't have yellow switched on, 1's always going to have a leak.
So do you know have a way to block that now?
Only way I can block it is by turning yellow on, but if I turn yellow on, we don't get purple.
Because I can seal all mine up, but I don't know where yours is coming from. Oh my god, this is horrible.
I guess the only thing I can really tell you is it's from pipe number 1. Like, I'm not sure if my pipe number 1 links to your pipe number 1 or...
Well, that's why I tried to shut it off, but like, even though I'd sealed everything else up, I still had a leak from the bottom of 1, even though I had everything linked.
Oh shit! Right. Do that again then.
Done.
Now I don't have a leak on number 1 anymore.
Me neither. But now I don't have anything coming in through to 4, 5, and 6 for some reason. Oh, now 6 and 7 I now do.
Now we need orange, which is just red and yellow. So you keep your red on.
So I now need to pump orange, which means that I now have orange pumping around my left side. That looks like it's done. That's fine, so you fix it on my side.
Hold on.
That should be it. Oh, bloody hell, hang on.
Right, I think I've sorted it on my end. Oh, not anymore. It's coming out of number 2 on mine. I need it to not.
Yeah, that's why I'm sending it down. So where do you want it? What if it came out with 3? Would that be alright?
3 would be better. There we go. So all of them.
I've still got a leak.
Well, all of mine are.
There you go. That's sorted.
Is there anything specific you need? Because all 3 of these barrels are filled and nothing has happened.
I didn't think that far ahead. I will have a check of my other things now.
While you have a check of things, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be 2 seconds.
Maybe these are all now different colours? For fuck's sake. What do I do? Yeah, we've quote-unquote sawed the pipes. But now we don't know what to do next. Yeah, he gave up. He's like, fuck it. It's acting as if I can move these, but I clearly can't. North. Why do I care that north's an option?
Have we won?
Well, the only thing I have left... Well, all my things still only make yellow alcohol. And I have a thing with gears on it that I can link ladders together, but I don't know what that does for me.
I have nothing to do with ladders or anything in here. How do you make it alcohol? Like the yellow drink thing?
Just comes out of a barrel. Like a normal, like, alcohol barrel. I've got a thing with like ingredients on it, on how to make the different colours and stuff, but I don't know.
Right, so if I... Oh, shit, no, I was supposed to turn that off. Turn off your red one?
2 seconds. It's off.
You said you have something with like a bunch of different levers on as well, didn't you?
I have like different forges and stuff, so I've got like a forge where I can put 2 tankards into it. I don't know what it does. And then I've got another one that's like a some kind of centrifuge spin thing. But it won't let me put anything in it.
The only thing I'm thinking of is, like, if you're supposed to take now some of these liquids that I've made.
Is that what you've been making?
Well, I have 3 barrels full of something purple, something orange, and something green.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need, but I don't know how I get them off you.
Not a clue. As far as I can see, I don't have anything else to do apart from fill those 3 up. Like, you seem to have a lot more than me. The only other places I can go, the doors are locked. So.
Again, there's these gear things with the ladders. I don't know what they're for either.
Mess about with them, see what happens.
What's that all? I can't move. The music play after you did the pipes and pressure. No. We didn't get any fancy music or anything after we finished the pipes, did we?
I don't think so.
You definitely not missed anything with those barrels then.
There's what looks like there should be red lights on the top of them, but none of them are lit, but they're all full.
Maybe we are missing something then. Maybe we had to leave them for even longer.
We could try. We did orange last, didn't we?
Yeah, I've re-engaged my red.
Turn off number 5 if you can. I've got a leak coming through that now.
That is not possible. That's the best I can do in terms of, but I now have a leak coming out from 4 and 5 together. So 4 and 5 meet into one pipe, and I have a leak coming out. So either because 4 is on. Well, actually, no, that is the answer. It's because 4 is on.
Like, to before I said to turn it off.
Back to how it was. Fancy music! Fancy music!
So yeah, I think something must have happened where it, like, a leak started just before it filled up.
So, do you have red lights lit up now, or is it just, yay, we did it?
It's, yay, we did it. My door's opened and I see something.
Right, let me know what you see.
Can you not go anywhere else?
Get the fuck!
There's a giant piranha plant from Mario.
Okay, well I have loads of vines in here, so...
Oh god, I now have some recipes, I think? I have buckets, and I can now use my colours.
Oh, here we go.
Just to put it though. I cannot pick up the buckets.
So I also have recipes with like buckets and different colors and stuff.
And that one. I think I don't even know. I've got things scattered about to make these different recipes, but I don't have anything to put them in. I've also just sent, I assume, a minecart to you.
Oh, have you?
I've sent it somewhere. Oh my word. And I also have a well.
Oh, I've got it. I got the minecart. Okay. 2 seconds then. See if you can make any use of. See if you can make any use of them. They're coming back.
Okay.
So
So I need to make a red, a blue, green potion to then make poison.
red and blue.
Red, blue, and a green potion to make poison.
So apparently, if you combine a cup of yellow with a bucket of green, you get a cup of green. And
Yep.
if you combine a cup of yellow with a weird, I don't know if it's an animal or some kind of thing. It looks like it's got a flat thing set on top of its head. It's got 2 eyes and a mouth. I don't know if it's actually a thing though. That makes red.
Is there any way I can put these down? Because I've got what you mean, but I don't know how to put them down and mix them. Like,
That I don't know. I wasn't sure if you just interact with one thing while having the mug in your hand. It might happen. I don't know.
ah, fuck! I didn't mean to drink it. Jesus Christ! How long does this last?
Not long.
So how the hell do I combine things that are already in my inventory?
Oh, that I don't know. Oh, I can do that. I can do that for you. You need to send them back to me.
Ah, god damn it, okay. The forge.
Yeah.
I cannot put this in the thing. What? Ah, okay, so I had it. Wait, what? Now that's red. What?
Yeah, you did it. I don't know.
But when I pick it up, it goes, what the f... This is so confusing. Why is it yellow when I pick it up, but it's red when I put it down?
I don't know. Let's put it down and see what happens when it gets to me, I guess.
I can't put these packet things in.
Oh, yeah, the packet things. I know what they are, but I'm annoyed that you can't put them in for some reason.
I can send you a red one if you want.
Sure. I don't know what we're doing with these, by the way.
it or if you need it, but
You sure it was red when you sent it?
100%. That's what was weird. It was red in the minecart, but when I pick it up, it goes into the same inventory as the yellow.
Yeah, same. Maybe it's a color glitch. I don't know. I'm just gonna send you 3 back. Here you go. Have fun.
Ah. Right. I've figured it out. But I have also gotten myself stuck. That's handy. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. So I can plant seeds. That's what they are.
Ah, okay. Yes.
So I can plant seeds, and now I have a well that I need to fill up, so I can actually water the seeds, and then they'll grow. The well has what look to be panels with one's a moon, a star, the sun with suns, 3 stars, and Saturn.
No, I have access to nothing like that. I only have that thing with the ladders on.
I mean, the well has a ladder. I'm going down the well, fuck it.
Oh, I just saw you try and do something. What are you trying to do?
Is this well filling up now? Oh, things are turning. Oh, right. Shit. Turn Jupiter 1 for me.
Turn what?
Wait, did you not turn it? What are you doing? What were you doing just then? Because it's turn.
Moving gears? But now they're locking up.
1, 2, 3 times.
I can't dictate how many.
Well, just turn it. Alright, stop. No, it passed!
Again, I can't control how many. I'm just lining gears up and they're automatically moving on their own.
Right, that's good there.
Oh, it's the center one, right? Okay, yeah, I think I can work this out.
So I need 3 stars now. Not that you know which one that is, but
Are they in orientation to each other? I have north pointing up.
you have north pointing up. So the 3 stars will be. Oh god, if I look at it that way, actually, that'll help. West.
Oh, we'll give it a go now.
I am 100% going to drown, by the way.
What about
It is turning. I still need to keep going. I know you can't.
that? I can't stop it. I know how to now.
Why? Why is it? Why does it do this? Why is this a thing? There you go. Alright, so I can actually climb up and wait for the next one. So the next one is the Suns, which is northeast.
Yeah, working on it. Let me know when. Press V.
Yeah, keep it 10. I figured it out. Wait there. Right, next one is the star on its own, which will be southwest. So yeah, I didn't realize I can climb and hold onto that rung while it's turning around, so I just go around with it.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
Sorry, the last one is the moon, which is east.
Yep. Oh, great, everything's in the fucking way
This
if
is
we try and
horrible. I
do this
can't
one.
look down to see how far up the water is.
Just don't look down, you'll be fine.
There we go.
Easy game. Why did we do that?
And I'll just have to wait for this to fill up because the hose only goes down so far. Right, see if I can water these plants.
We do also only have 10 minutes of the stream left, so we'll just see what we get done.
Oh, I didn't even realize the time.
I know, right?
Well, I got the plant, whatever it was, which is now just in my hands, and I don't know how to mix it.
Fun. I am tired, boy. Just waiting for Raeis. I don't know what I don't know what we need to do. I'm assuming I put 2 colours in there, and that's how I mix. But
Did you see him make the red one again?
you can either use these purple seed thingies, or it's yellow and some weird. I don't know if it's like a weird fruit or something. It's like a glory hole fruit. You mix the yellow with that and you get red.
Like a glory hole fruit.
A pineapple if it was a glory hole thing. It's got a flat top and holes in it that make it look like a face.
See, that's what I did before, but... Wait, can I put that in there as well? Yes, I can, you idiot. Right, is there any others you need to make?
I mean, I will put myself back on the record as saying I don't know why we need to do these things.
So I need to make the potions to make the poison to kill the plant?
I don't know what you need to make the poison.
I thought you had recipes too. That's how you just told me to make the red one.
Yeah, but that's it. It's how you make the colours and how you make how you grow certain seeds.
Okay, fair. Well, I'll send those back that I put in there for now.
So do you know what you need to make?
So I need to make... Right, so to make the green potion, I need to make a white potion first, which is a bucket of yellow stuff, or orange even, and what looks to be a weird looking cucumber.
A weird looking cucumber. Has it got like a green top? Like a carrot?
Has it got what, sorry?
Green top like a carrot.
Yes.
Right, so for that you need to grow the seeds in green liquid.
Okay, okay.
I have made red. So is red what you need, yeah?
How the hell do I put this green liquid on the seeds then? What the hell?
I wasn't sure if that's what the well was for, I don't know.
The well's full of water now.
Did you say you needed red?
Yeah. This is frustrating me now.
I think I need to make the green mug for you. I don't think you can use the mug, I think you have to use the mug.
Right, how do you make the green mug?
I'm doing it for you now. So there you go, I'm sending you through a mug of red and a mug of green. The green is what you need to put the seeds in to make the plant, the cucumber.
There we go. Right, I've got the cucumber, which that needed a bucket of yellow, so I think I just send that back to you and you mix them in the forge.
So what do you need?
So if I send you this cucumber and a bucket of orange, I think you mix them in the forge to make the white potion.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. There you go.
I was about to say, if you keep the white potion.
Oh.
How do I make the purple condom vegetable?
You put the seeds in a purple bucket, not a cup mug, a purple bucket. That should say since when you reload it. Select chapter doing the thing. If the poison's the end of the chapter. Oh, that's fine. We'll get that finished.
Right, I'm sending that back with the white potion. If you mix those together, should make the green potion, and that is one finished potion. But I'd imagine you keep the green one, because we still need a blue and a red to make the poison.
Right, I have the green potion.
Right, you keep it there for now.
I have no recipe for blue, mind.
What do I make? I don't even know what that is. It looks like 3 eggplants stuck together.
That is the seeds in a red mug. So if you need another red mug, I will need another one of those glory hole pineapples.
It's all good, I still have a red mug. Send the minecart back. Right, gonna send you the eggplants and the glory hole pineapple, and that should make a red potion that you keep.
Oh, okay.
Now I need to make some weird things. I don't even know how to describe these. One looks like a blue ball with yellow tentacles coming out of it.
A blue ball with yellow tentacles coming out of it.
Yeah.
I have a blue thing with like light blue wings looking thing. Sorry, Ray.
I need that one as well.
That one is the seeds in a yellow mug.
Oh, they both needed a yellow mug. Nice.
Send you 2 back.
Oh, I still had loads off the list.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right, I'm sending you 2 more things. Mix those 2 together to get the blue potion. And then you should mix those 3 potions to make the poison.
Right, I think I have a separate thing to mix 3 together, so that at least makes sense. Yeah, I have nothing referencing that tentacle thing that you made. That's weird.
Very strange. I think I just got lucky because I planted them both next to each other, so the one mug did them both.
There you go. It's even got a skull on it, so you know it's poison.
Thanks. I can't get close enough. There must be another way. I'm standing on top of it. What the hell? Is there like a sprinkler or anything somewhere? Oh, is this not what you need the ladders for? Do you not need to do anything?
Well, the ladders is what I used to link to get you out of the well.
Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, put it in... I'm gonna try and put it in the water, I guess, in the well. Nope, I don't think I can put it in the well.
So have you got a clear point where you're trying to put it in?
No.
Try and send it back a sec.
Well, there you go.
No, I'm not even getting the must be another way thing. I'm just getting nothing. somehow you.
Worst thing is, I think this is the last thing for the area.
Yeah, it is.
Pass it back through.
Yeah. I have. Oh, no, bring it back, bring it back. I know what I need to do. I have a spray canister that's empty. But I can't pick it up until I have a thing.
Oh, that's fair.
There you go, you never spray a canister with it in.
Ah! Nice. I just took a gem out of its stomach. Right.
Get the door opened.
Oh. I imagine we stop there.
Let's wait for the autosave to kick in for the next area first.
Hello.
You actually hit. Yeah, sorry, carrying all the way through to get the next, to get the trigger. Make sure you're in the next area. If you're not already. Looks like the door shut for me, which should be a good sign. So let's make sure it's shut for you as well. There we go.
No, no, no! Where is it? Did you take it? It's all right if you did. You won't get in trouble. You must return it to me.
No. You're lost. I'm looking for my father.
The king was never meant. It has been displaced. Temporarily. Uncertain.
He took it. He found out and he took it. He's been after it for years. Would risk everything for the chance of eternal life.
For some reason I couldn't hear you there.
Just saying, I assume this is saved. I've had the next cutscene.
Yeah, so did I. I imagine we'll be fine now.